Yes, this is Mark Bush with the Listed Corporation, and I wanted to present this presentation and to show property managers and real estate agents and more along the lines of just real estate professionals how they can use a license that I have and that I use for my marketing, and it's working very well with a lot of real estate professionals because most of the services that you would be offering underneath this license is a home service. So let's get started with it. And basically what it would be is you, the real estate agent, would acquire a license underneath Five Links, which is a company that offers a variety of different services, uh, mostly here in the US and in Canada, and there is an international feature as well that I'm not going to talk about today, but you can at the end of the presentation. I'll give you my contact information and you can inquire about that. So underneath the license, excuse me, you would be able to offer your old, new, previous, future clients a variety of different home services, such as cable TV. There's Dish Network and DirecTV, to name a few of the cable TV providers that you'd be able to offer your new and existing clients, and it would help generate a residual revenue. The cable TV would pay you a couple of bucks a month and a small commission up front, as well as the high-speed internet. I mean, who nowadays does not have high-speed internet? This should be a no-brainer to get the license just for this alone, which would provide you also with another stream of revenue with the cable. If you're a property manager, that's somebody that has a couple of hundred tenants, this could be definitely a great money maker for you, and probably along as with the cable TV as well. There's a service now that you can offer underneath the license to offer your clients tablets. They're just like the Android tablets, and it'd be just a one-time commission. Also mobile phones. People nowadays are still paying $110 a month for their mobile phone bill, and so there's phones here that you could offer your clients, and like Metro PCS, I pay 53 bucks a month for my mobile service. It's unlimited data, text, and talk. So you could offer that as well, and that would help create more money and more residual revenue for you each month that they pay their bill. So every time they pay their bill on their cable TV, their high-speed internet, their mobile phone, you're going to get paid. There's another additional service that you could offer that I think is important, because I just had my ID taken from me. I had fraud on my bank account, and it was a pain in the butt. My account was negative $308, I believe, for like a month just to get it straightened out, and it was a big mess. And so ID theft, I think, is very important as well, to be able to offer your old and new clients. Underneath the license, there's additional services that may not necessarily relate to your clients, but would actually benefit you as your own business person. And what one of these services is, I guess you could offer the security system to home buyers. I'm not sure about how that would work out with leasing or renting an apartment complex. You could use that for your clubhouse. For the home, you could offer it to your home buyers. So that's another additional revenue stream for real estate agents, maybe not necessarily property management companies. Excuse me. Text messaging services as well. Especially property management companies are would be fools not to have this service. You can get people to sign up. You can advertise, use banners, you can use flyers and stickers, memos, emails, and to get people to opt in into your text messaging service. And you could use this to blast clients. You could use this to blast deals, specials, referral programs, etc. So that's a very, very powerful tool with the text messaging service. You'd get your own code. You could with that code you could create a keyword and use that keyword to optimize your campaign and have people text in, and then now you have a list, and you're generating additional revenue from coupons or programs or whatever that you want to use it for. So in there's only a few states that do have it, but we also, underneath the license, you'd be able to offer solar, gas, and electric. I could explain to you what zip codes, what states, and everything where each service is allowed to be sold. And so I believe the solar program is the only, or California is the only state that has a solar program. But you can contact me. I have my contact information on the next page. So the last thing that's most important to me, and that I'm seeing the most benefit from, and my clients as well, is the Merchant Solutions account, which is a wonderful thing because it's offline and online, so you can monetize it with your websites, and you can monetize it inside your stores, or I believe there is also a mobile function where you can even take a credit card through your mobile phone, which is pretty cool. So with the Merchant Solutions account, underneath your license, you would be able to create your own account, and there is a fee. It's not, it doesn't come included as far as creating it and having the gateway on your website and the terminals. So that's what that's pretty much what you're paying for, is the website integration and the terminals. So if you do have terminals, there is a pretty cool service that we offer, and there is a $100 gift card if you switch over. So, and then there's also, if you do already have a Merchant Solutions account, we can also try to beat your rate, and if we do not beat your rate, we'll give you $250. So you have absolutely nothing to lose with this. This right here could generate you several hundred, that maybe even thousands for the property management companies. The apartment building owners could generate thousands in extra revenue each month by just switching over to the Merchant Solutions account. And then also, which is even cooler, you can advertise that you participate in the Susan G. Komen, the breast cancer organization, as well, because the Century Payments has partnered with Wells Fargo, who's also partnered with Susan G. Komen. So every single swipe or every single transaction, $0.05 goes towards the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation under Susan G. Komen. So that's pretty cool. And then you'll get a sticker, and you'd be able to put a little placard on a window or on your car or on your website. So that'd be pretty cool as well. You can monetize it that way, and so pretty much what you're looking at is generating extra revenue, and everybody right now I know needs to generate extra revenue. So would you like to generate extra revenue? I think that your answer should be yes. I know that mine was, and and now all you have to do is your company willing to implement a different strategy? All you have to do is ask a couple different questions, and implement this strategy. It's very simple to say, hey, do you want to just give us a shot and see if we can beat your cable provider bill, or hey, I already have a solution for you. It's easy. We already have a provider for cable. We already have a provider for mobile phones. We already have a provider for high-speed internet. So you're giving your clients like an additional service on top of your leasing services, or if you're selling a home for the real estate guys, now you're really cool. These people are looking at you like, wow, he already has a cable and internet and everything right when I move in. You can hook it all for them. All they have to do is make a phone call to a 1-800 number, and they'll give them a quote right there over the phone. So everything's really easy. So once you get ready to get this license, give me a call. My number is 951-224-14 1493, or you can email me at m.bush@illicitmarketing.com. Thank you guys, and God bless.